This video I thought I would make for you, Dietrich. I have been making some videos just to let people know in my life how much I love them and, just want you to have a piece of me if something ever happens so that you know how I will cherish the memories that we have together. Um, you have been a tremendous part of my life. From the very beginning, you challenged me in ways that I don't think I had yet been challenged. Even with believing in myself, I had very low self-esteem when we first met, as you know. And it took time and energy of wanting to be a better person and wanting to enrich my life to bring me to who I am today. And you are a tremendous part of that part of myself. Gosh, the memories that we have together, there are so many. How about that New Year's Eve where we got shot at because of some crazy girl? Or how about our honeymoon and our birth of our son? And oh my gosh, how about the pictures, the maternity pictures? The night you proposed. There are so many things I will cherish for the rest of my life when it comes to you specifically. I know I tell you every day how much I love you. I know that we're in a different place in our lives now. I know that I can always count on you, even though we are no longer together. That you will always be there for me, just like I will always be there for you. I believe in you, Dietrich. I think that you have, until recently, never really believed in your value as a person. And now I think you do. On a constructive criticism note, I'm sure there are many things you could constructively criticize about me. I just want you to take a look in your heart. Remember that a lot of times you take things very personally, and you think that there are malignant qualities in people that you maybe don't always realize that a lot of times people are just going through things in their lives, and it's not just about you, it's more about them and what they're going through. I just want you to remember to see the good in people. Look for the good in people. You are probably one of the most amazing people in the whole world that I ever had the privilege of knowing. And of course, we share a family. Our son is hands down the most unique young man in the whole wide world, and I am so blessed to have him in my life. And you, of course, are so blessed to have him in your life, which I know you know. I don't have to tell you that. And I couldn't have him without you. I hope that you know I have always tried to be the best mother possible. I am first and foremost always trying to be a good mom. That is the only thing that has ever truly mattered to me in my entire life was being a good mom and a good wife. So I just hope you know that I have always strove to be those things. There are qualities that I'm sure I can improve on, and I'm sure there are qualities that you can improve on. But as we go through our next stage in our lives, I just want you to know that I will forever care about you. You were the love of my life. You still are the love of my life. Even though we are no longer together, I am still your wife, and I still will always love you. And a piece of paper, when the judge finally signs that, that will never change. I will not ever not consider you my husband. I mean, that's just in my heart and soul, that's who you are. Seeing you via video these last few weeks with Brandon, it has been really endearing just seeing you get to spend that time with him. I think it's really lovely, and I look forward to you taking more advantage of additional time with him like that, like going forward. Maybe not me getting sick, but you taking advantage of your visitations on, like holidays and Christmas and spring break, things like that. Hopefully that becomes more of a thing that we can continue to have for you, because he definitely needs you in his life. He has definitely missed you. You see how crazy he is about spending time with you. And I definitely want you to know I see it too. I don't want you to think that I don't think you deserve to have that, because you most definitely do. You definitely deserve to have Brandon in your life just as much as I do. And I can't imagine, well, now I guess I can imagine what that's like, being the opposite parent where you don't have custody, because not being able to see him every day is torture for me personally. So I would imagine it is for you as well. So I just wanted you to know that I understand the other side of what you're feeling. I hope that this isn't one of those videos that, ends up being reflected on during a bad time in our life. Like if things get bad, we're optimistic right now, so it's going to be a whole lot of chemo and a whole lot of hard times, but things are looking like I'm going to pull through. But I promised the boys that I would start making diaries, so that should anything happen later down the line, even 20 years from now, there are ways to look back and see me in parts of their lives, and I wanted to include you in that. I wanted to include you in knowing how much just having you in my life has mattered to me. So, I look forward to the day when our son will walk down the aisle and, become maybe a father and a husband himself. I look forward to the fact that maybe someday he might find that special person in his life. I look forward to seeing where he goes educationally. Brandon is so unique and so special. And I mean, there really just aren't words to describe Brandon to anybody else. Like, you get it, I get it. But foreseeing where he might go in the future, that's always a mystery for me. I'm hoping that it has something to do with something he's passionate about. He loves art. He loves music. He loves books. He loves basketball. Oh, God, does he love basketball. I'm horses. Oh, anything to do with animals. I mean, they mean everything to him. I'm sure that we will find something that makes our son happy. And if I'm not here, I do look at you to help him, mold him into something that, is going to last him a lifetime emotionally, not just a paycheck. But you have always been an incredible father when it comes to Brandon, and I'm sure that you will continue to be. I wish you could have been that for the boys. I still don't understand why that never happened. They definitely wanted you to be there for them in that way, but it just didn't work for some reason. I know Bryce still talks about you, and he still loves you very much. KJ cares about you a great deal too. I think he's afraid to talk about you because he doesn't want to cause any problems for me. But I love you. The boys love you. And of course, Brandon loves you. But I just thought I would include you in my little video montage here and let you know that I will forever love you. And somebody's knocking at my door. I will talk to you soon.